I got the NIU KQI2 and we're reviewing the build and ride quality. Let's take a look. Out of the box, I love the way the KQI2 looks. It has this great modern design, but it also has an apparent quality build. A lot of times with these modern looking scooters, they sacrifice actually building a good machine. But here you can tell NIU was very thoughtful with the design. The two things that stand out right away about the scooter are the huge headlight in the front and the beautiful deck that has the kind of grip tape you'd find on a skateboard. I also noticed that all the seams and all the parts are integrated really well. There's nothing that really stands out of place. There's no screws or no nuts sticking out. It's clear that NIU's not messing around with the scooter, so let's take a deep dive of the build. The NIU KQI2 comes with a top speed of 17.5 miles per hour, my tested range of 15 miles, and these huge 10-inch tires. Coming back to the top, the NIU has one of the best handlebars I've seen out of any scooter. It has these nice cushy premium handlebars on the sides, a nice ergonomic throttle, and a bright screen in the middle. I really like the way the interface looks, but there are a lot of features in the screen and in the scooter in general that I'm not a huge fan of, and we'll get back to that on the ride. Now coming down to the tiller and the back, we have an interesting folding mechanism. I found that the back latch and this button are very nice to use, but folding the tiller itself is a little bit difficult. Unfolding it, you need a lot of force to make sure it unlatches, and when you want to fold it back up and lock it back up, it really requires a lot of force to make sure it latches correctly. Finally, getting down to the deck, I love this grip tape on the base, and what I love even more is the way they integrated it into the deck. A lot of scooters use this kind of tape or just some kind of surface they tape onto it, but it's not really integrated and properly put onto the base. Here you can see it's seamlessly attached though. All right, we've looked at the scooter. Let's hop on this thing and see how it rides. It's only going 8 miles per hour. What's going on here? The one thing I really hate about the scooter, and it's only one thing, is that you have to download an app, pair your scooter, and complete a tutorial before you can ride this at full speed. Boo. It's like when you download an update for Call of Duty, then you have to watch an unskippable cutscene, and only then can you play the game. Let me play multiplayer. After you're done with all that though, the ride is pretty good. The acceleration from 0 on the KQI2 is really great because it gives you this really nice pop of power right at the beginning. It gives you a little excitement and it gets you going. The braking of the scooter is also really powerful, maybe even a little bit too strong, so you definitely need to lean back a little bit when you brake. Everything about the ride on the KQI2 is also very smooth. The 10-inch tires do a great job of giving you some suspension, cushioning your ride. I never really felt the need for a true dedicated suspension. I also found that the acceleration and deceleration hitting top speed was very consistent. On most flat surfaces, I sped up pretty quickly, pretty smoothly, and hit the top speed. And only when I was on really steep inclines did it slow down a little bit. When I was on those inclines, it was going 14 miles per hour rather than the top 17.5 miles per hour. Besides the baby tutorial for the scooter, I love the KQI2. It has a great build, a great look, and a nice, smooth ride. It's perfect for riding in bike lanes, city streets, or on college campuses. It also comes in for a fair price, and you definitely get what you pay for with this scooter. Do you have the KQI2? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.